Do we have any good teams left in the NFL? Does anyone notice the Thunders are on pace to shatter the all-time regular season record? They're on pace for 78-4. We got to talk about this and more next on Good Sports. The NFL is an absolute mess right now, Trent. It is an absolute wreck. I am so confused. I've never seen anything like it. I'm just going to say this right now. No offense to anyone, but offense to everyone. The Eagles look terrible. I'm sorry. They lost to the Cowboys. The Rams just lost to the Panthers. Okay.
We didn't lose to the Cowboys.
Who did you lose to?
We lost to the Bears.
That was the week before.
Yeah, I don't
sorry.
want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. The Cowboys
We're
and then
over
the
that
Bears.
one.
And then the Bears.
Okay,
the
we
Bears,
forgot about the Cowboys one
but
already.
Okay, sorry. But the Bears are allegedly good, but they're not good. There's nobody any good right now. The 49ers, who have a bunch of grocery clerks and janitors on their defense, are one game out from the best record in the NFC. They actually
right now,
have a chance, which is actually driving me crazy.
You know what's crazy is there's 6 teams in the NFC right now that have a legitimate chance to get the first overall seed.
I think
six, Randy.
I think if you took every team that's going to make the playoffs, that will actually, they could all easily lose in the first round.
Yeah.
Any of those teams can win. There's nobody any good. Is Tampa Bay a typical, right now with their decimated roster, a Super Bowl champion team?
I don't know. They just got Godwin
Detroit
back.
might not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, they're on the outside looking in right now.
Right now,
the
yeah.
49ers, this is the worst team they've had in years and years, and they're 9-4. And they have a bye week, and then they have the Titans next week. The Seahawks, 50% of the balls go to one guy.
Yeah.
That should be able to be stopped in the playoffs. They're a good team, but are they a great team? I think the Rams are probably the best. The Eagles have, if they get their offensive line back.
Yeah, but the Rams did not look good today.
No, they've not. They're I think, look the best this season.
No offense to the Panthers.
No,
but they're not.
But they're the
great.
Panthers. They're the Panthers. Who's good?
I mean, listen, they do have a legitimate chance to win their division, the Panthers. We could be looking at the Panthers in the playoffs. They could.
And over in the AFC, a team makes a blockbuster, massive trade, the Colts. Since then, they've stunk. Sauce Gardner just got hurt on a non-contact calf injury. How long is he going to be? I don't know his long-term status. They just lost to who? The second-place Texans. The Texans are now only like a game or two out, and I think they play again. All of the Colts games, I believe, are hard coming up. The Chiefs might not make the playoffs, but they could win the Super Bowl if they actually made it. Denver has a good defense. Yeah. I'm not sold on their offense.
No, their offense.
Baltimore's terrible. Pittsburgh's terrible. Cincinnati's terrible.
Why don't we just start in the NFC?
Who's good? Okay.
Let's break it down.
All right.
So we counted for 6 teams.
Yeah.
6 teams who could get the number 1 overall seed.
6 teams.
Okay.
We're in December now, next week.
6 teams.
Yes.
Let's go over what those 6 teams, the next teams they have to play. Okay, let's start with the Eagles. Who do the Eagles have next to play?
We'll have
Let me look here. I'll pull it up.
What's helpful for you guys is your division.
We got to play the Chargers. That's going to be a tough one. We got to play the Raiders. That's pretty easy. Commanders, easy. Then we still got to play the Bills. And still got to play the Commanders. So there's probably 2 at least tough games in there. Okay.
All right.
Who's next on that list?
Well, you've got
Rams.
You've got the Rams.
Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers. Okay, so let's go to the Rams.
The Rams, I know, have to play the Seahawks.
Okay, well. Let's see here. You're not really helping me a lot here.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I know they have.
Rams have to play the Cardinals, easy. Lions, okay, well, that's going to be a tough play.
And Lions are in playoff mode right now.
Yep. Seahawks, that's going to be tough.
That's a couple games, right?
So they probably got 2 games they're going to be realistically tough. They got to play the Cardinals twice, which is in division.
Yeah.
Which is always tough for you guys. You guys always seem to mix up.
And the coach Arizona, he's playing for his job. He's coaching for his job.
Oh, yeah.
He's not just going to be mailing it in.
Yeah. So he's got to play Cardinals twice, Rams, Seahawks, and Falcons. So there's probably 1 or 2 losses there.
Yep.
Let's go to your favorite Seahawks.
Then I wouldn't say my favorite, but
they got an easy play against the Falcons most likely. They do have to go play the Colts, tough game. Rams, tough game. They have to play the 49ers.
And we already in there, and it's in San Francisco, and the 49ers already beat the Seahawks.
I mean, so far as I'm looking at this, Randy, out of those 6 teams, I think any 6 of them could get the number 1 seed.
Yes,
just looking at it.
So look at the Bears. The Bears are right now a team that is at the top.
Hold up, I'm still on the 49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers are playing the Bears.
They got to play the Titans, the Colts, the Bears, and the Seahawks. So you got 3 games that are tough. You got Bears, Seahawks, and Colts. So you got 3 tough games left.
Yep.
I think every single one of these teams has 2 to 3 tough games left.
And
I actually like the Eagles' schedule best so far. But let's get into the division that everyone wants to talk about: the Bears, Packers, and Lions. Now, I don't think the Lions are going to get the number 1 seed, but let's look at the Bears and the Packers. No. The Bears do have to go play the Packers, tough game. They do have to play Cleveland, which probably not a tough game.
No, it depends where.
Oh no! So the Bears and the Packers have to play twice.
Okay.
That's going to be huge. And then they go play the 49ers and Lions. There's no way the Bears get this first overall.
No.
There's no way.
No.
You are not going to beat the Packers twice, the 49ers and the Lions.
No, and they've been squeaking by. They're going to lose.
Most of the teams we looked at so far, I thought the Eagles had 2 tough games. Yeah. I think most of the other teams had 2 to 3 tough games. Yep. This is 4 tough games.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the Packers, because let's see if the Packers have 4 tough games. I could see the Packers now winning
But look at this. The Packers, they'll play the Bears. The Broncos.
Oh, that's tough.
The Bears.
Yep.
Then they play the Ravens, who are going to be playing for the playoffs.
Yep.
And then they play the Vikings, which should not be a problem.
So they have 4 tough games, too.
Yeah.
So listen.
It's totally open.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. If an NFC West team doesn't win this or the Eagles doesn't win this, I'll be surprised, because the Bears and the Packers have the 2 toughest schedules remaining.
Yeah.
I think if we're just looking at this from an analytical standpoint, the Bears and the Packers have 4 tough games.
Yep.
Every team in the NFC West, Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers have 2 to 3 tough games.
Yep.
And then the Eagles have 2 tough games, but they're a game behind.
The nice thing for the 49ers is we have a bye next week. So we're going to be going into some of these games with a little bit of rest.
Now, if we're the Eagles, okay, I'm going to be asking for the Bears to lose as many games as possible.
Yeah.
Because they're the only team that has the division or the tiebreaker against us.
Yeah.
We have the tiebreaker against the Packers. We have the tiebreaker against the Rams. We have the tiebreaker. I don't know if we'll have the tiebreaker against your 49ers and the Seahawks.
Yeah, I have to look
to
see
look at the analytics.
Who did you lose to in the NFC?
Cowboys and
NFC
Bears.
Team, 2. Who else? You got 3 losses.
I think that's the only NFC teams we lost to.
Okay.
I'd have to look.
That means,
1 second.
If that's the case, then you'd be tied with the 49ers right now for the least amount of
Oh,
NFC.
yeah, we lost the Broncos, the AFC.
Okay, so you've lost 2,
Yep.
just like the 49ers. So then it would be strength of schedule.
I
don't know what
our strength of schedule is second in the league. We had the second strongest strength of schedule this year.
So that was at the beginning of the season, so I don't know how it plays out now.
I don't think they analytically change it though, do they?
Yeah, they change it based on winning percentage.
Okay, hold up. We have 4 losses though: the Cowboys, the Bears.
No, you have 3 losses.
Oh, we lost the Giants. That's NFC. So we have 3 NFC
That's why.
losses.
Okay, because I was told the 49ers are number 1 in the NFC for all the tiebreakers.
So
that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we've lost 2 AFC teams and 2 NFC teams.
Yeah.
So,
but
I'm
just going to look at this. I'm going to tell you, Randy, there's 6 teams right now in the NFC that could get the first overall seed.
Yes.
And I promise you it's not going to be the Bears or the Packers.
Yes.
Listen, there's no way that those guys get out clean.
No, Seahawks.
Because they both have to play each other. So they're both going to at least get one. It's probably going to be 1-1.
Probably.
Which means you have a loss. So now you're looking at an NFC West team.
And if they split, that's an NFC loss to both teams.
Correct. Yes.
So that hurts them with tiebreaker.
Correct. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. This is going to get real ugly. Would it be crazy to say that the first overall seed will go to a, let's say, 10? Is it 10-5? Is that correct, or is it 11-5? 11-5 teams.
17 games.
So 11-5.
So it'd be 12-5.
12-5. I think it's realistic. We're gonna have a 12-5 number 1 seed.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep.
It could be 12. Hey, listen. It could be 11-6. Now I think that's a little bit on the crazier spectrum. But it could be
with all the tough games.
So
again, Seattle has 4 of their 5 games are hard. Colts, although they are descending a little bit, but Colts, Rams.
Listen, I still
Panthers
would not want to play the Colts. I still wouldn't want to.
Oh no, I agree. And then the 49ers at the end.
That defense, the Colts defense, is legit.
Have you ever seen it? The best two teams
Yeah.
that are playing right now, I hate to say it could be the Cowboys and the Chiefs, both not in the playoffs. That could be your two best teams. Now, I don't think that's necessarily the case, but like I really don't know. If I was given a golden ticket and I was to say, you get $1 million, who are you putting it on?
I am curious.
Who would you like?
I am curious. Do you think the Cowboys can get in the playoffs? I mean, they have some tough games.
No.
They got to play the Lions, Chargers, and Vikings.
I think it's really hard.
If J.J. McCarthy plays for the Vikings, I don't think they're a wash necessarily. I think just because their defense is really good. I do like the Vikings defense a lot.
I mean, obviously,
the Chargers is going to be a tough game for them.
Yeah.
That's a good offense.
Yeah, but the Cowboys are 6-5. So you're and 1. That 1 is a killer.
Yeah.
That is a killer.
So let's just say theoretically they win out except for they lose the Lions. That puts them at what?
If they win out. So
10-6, 11-6.
So they are right now 12. They have 5 games left. So they could go 11-5-1. That would put them in.
Okay, so 11-5-1. I don't know that'd put them in, but
11-5-1. I mean, it depends on tiebreakers. This is just bananas.
No. The problem is your NFC West. You're gonna have 2 playoff slots go to the NFC West, which means the Packers or the Bears are gonna get the third one. So you gotta beat the record of the NFC West, and
I think the NFC West is getting 3 teams.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So that means you only have one wild card spot left.
That's true.
And the Packers and the Bears are gonna get one of them.
Well,
am I wrong?
Yeah, right.
Am I wrong?
Right.
I mean, there's no way.
Right now, they would be competing against the Lions, who are 7-5 and above them.
And listen, they also don't have the tiebreaker against the Bears, and they don't have the tiebreaker against the Packers.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the likelihood that they're going to win 5 in a row is limited. But in this NFL,
listen, if you're
right
a Cowboys
now,
fan,
you're believing it.
You believe, baby.
Listen, you're buying.
I love just how much they believe in their football team.
It's killer when you. This is what is hard for me as a 49er fan. I was like just settling in on going, all right,
we're all right to lose.
We lost. Like we lost Bosa. I was like, I don't know how we can recover. We lose Myles Garrett. Okay, we're toast. We lose Fred Warner. Fred Warner and
Myles
Bosa.
Garrett.
I'm sorry. Michael Williams, our number 1 pick. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was having Myles Garrett dreams from all his sacks. But Michael
we'll talk
Williams,
about that later.
But we have just injury. And to think, not only are we going to be in the playoffs, but we could host a game or more in San Francisco is bananas.
Yeah.
So in some ways, this is incredible. And in some ways, this year's like a joke.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody any good, but it's also parody, which is exciting. I've never, in all of my years, 40-some years watching football, have said legitimately there are 12 to 14 teams that could make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
In the whole league.
Yeah.
In going into December.
Yeah. We haven't even talked about the AFC. Let's get into that a little bit. Let's go to the AFC.
The AFC is way more bananas than the NFC.
Yeah.
So the Patriots, I could easily see them losing in the first round, but they have a legit record for these records in the AFC.
Yeah.
The Patriots, 10-2.
Playoff spot.
The absolute playoff spot.
Yep.
But they're young. How many people really, and they could make it.
No.
But like they could, if they lost in the first round, everybody would say, hey, you're on the rise. Congratulations. The Bills.
The only thing that the Patriots have going for them that I think is a legitimate strength is this football team is undefeated away.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't feel great when you're probably going to host every football game.
And they've won 9 in a row.
Yeah.
They've won 9 in a row. They are, but I'm just saying they're young, and it's like, really, when is this going to fall off? I don't know. The Bills 1 week look really good, and the next week they look terrible.
Yeah, I mean, their running game with James Cook, he's over 1,000 yards. He put another 100 on the ground today.
But he has to cook along with Allen.
Yeah.
But in the AFC North, who we all thought was going to be good, they're all terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Steelers fan and our good friend of our Craig, but they're terrible.
Yeah.
And Jason.
I mean, if you're the Steelers,
Ravens,
what do you do if you're the Steelers? What do you do? Because honestly, if they ever found an offensive coordinator that was half decent,
they need Mike McDaniel.
if they have found an offensive coordinator that's half decent, they could be a legitimate football team.
Him.
But what costs them every single year is they have a defense that is good.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers today, I felt bad for Aaron Rodgers, which I never feel bad for Aaron Rodgers. But I'm watching the play calls, and you can tell Aaron Rodgers was like, this was a stupid call.
Yeah.
You could tell. He's like, this is a stupid call.
I don't understand. They are on pace to be the most consistently irritating team that you could possibly have.
It's unreal.
But that whole division is horrible, right? Maybe the Ravens will figure it out, but they just lost to the Bengals.
If you're the Bengals, lock in, because you know what?
2 games out.
The Bengals are 2 games out.
And they just beat the Ravens.
They could.
So
they could make it.
Anyway, so then you have the South.
Yep.
In the South,
what is going on?
You have
what is going on?
Jaguars have just tied the Colts.
Yep.
And 1 game out is the team I picked, the Texans, to win, and they're playing the Colts again, and all the Colts games are tough.
Yeah.
And Sauce Gardner's now out.
Listen, the Colts' schedule coming up is a gauntlet.
I think they have the worst
They got to play
schedule.
the Jaguars twice, the Seahawks, 49ers, and Texans.
They could lose
They have a gauntlet.
They could not make the playoffs.
Oh, they could lose every single one of these games.
And they've just lost 2 in a row.
They have 5 games, and they could lose every single one.
They started off 8-2, and they could end 8 and
listen. If you're the Patriots, though,
9.
If you're the Patriots, though, you are praying. You are praying that a team like the Jaguars gets in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
There's no bigger choke artist in the playoffs than the Jaguars.
Okay, let me just say this. Jaguars. Yeah. How legitimate of a chance? I mean, really, if you look at that team,
they have to play the Colts twice and the Broncos and the Jets. Even we found out today that the Jets aren't going to just lay down.
But let's go through this right now. Okay, so and then we'll go through the West. The Broncos. I'm not a Bo Nix guy.
No.
Okay, and I'm sorry. I know they've won. Their defense is good enough to be a Super Bowl team.
Sorry, we're talking about the Jags or the
Broncos.
Okay.
I'm now in the West.
Okay, sorry.
The Chargers are up and down. Their offensive line's been hurt pretty bad. They obviously have a potentially good quarterback and some good receivers.
Listen, I am not gonna trust the Chargers until Justin Herbert proves me otherwise.
Yes.
So far he has not proven to win big games.
So the Chargers have a strong history of not being that team.
Yep.
Now, I know Harbaugh helps make a difference.
Oh, it makes a huge difference.
The Broncos don't have the quarterback.
No.
I'm sorry. Bo Nix, to me, is not the guy.
Hey, once again, if you're the Patriots, you're happy to play the Broncos in the playoffs.
The Colts are in a free fall, potentially. The Texans are rising, but have they really? They have a good defense.
I mean, their defense is good, but Stroud does not look like his rookie year level.
And who trusts the Fresh Prince of Florida right now? Nobody does. Okay, and then the AFC North we already went through, and the Patriots are young. There's nobody any good. Like the Chiefs.
Okay. Let's just sit back real quick.
They're not great.
If we think about the NFC, we have probably 6 teams in the NFC that we do like them.
Yes,
we do like 6 teams in the NFC.
Okay,
I think I hate 6 teams in the AFC.
Yes. Who do you think is the best?
I mean, the Bills. If the Bills make the playoffs, they should not lose
because of Allen.
Yeah. You got Patriots. Drake May.
Yeah.
Was in diapers. Okay.
Yeah.
When the Patriots were last good.
And the Broncos defense. Those are probably the AFC Championship games.
I mean, if you're Josh Allen, if you're Josh Allen and you make the playoffs, you should be like this.
Yeah. He's got to come through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you cannot make a Super Bowl playing against, barely old enough to throw the football, Drake May, barely old enough to throw the football, Justin Herbert's proved nothing. Bo Nix is barely old enough to throw the football.
And the Chiefs are behind 1 game behind the Texans. I don't know where the tiebreaker is, but the Chiefs are behind to make the playoffs from them. They are, so you only get 7 teams. So
they play the Texans next.
Okay, do they?
Yeah.
That's a big game then.
Yeah, but hold up. The Chiefs still have to play the Chargers and the Broncos twice.
Oh,
good luck.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck.
So the Patriots are in. The Bills are going to be in.
The only way
AFC North team is going to be in.
the Chiefs make it through this gauntlet is they win the Texans game. They somehow squeak out a win against the Chargers.
Yeah.
And then the Broncos don't start their team.
Okay, well, I have some late hits are going to be happening to Mahomes coming up. That's going to be their biggest key.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can pretty comfortably say that the Chiefs are going to be in the same place the Cowboys are going to be at in February.
Yeah, they can enjoy their offseason. Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs, but it's just crazy.
What do you do? Okay.
This is going to be the worst.
What do you do if you're the Chiefs and you don't make the playoffs this year and you're going in the offseason and you're looking at this football team? And you're going, okay, we had a big run. We won, what was it, 3 out of 4 Super Bowls? Okay.
You got Kelsey on the decline.
3 out of 5. Was it 3 out of 5?
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
We won 3 out of 5 Super Bowls. We had a big run. Mahomes is still early in his career.
Yes.
Okay.
But Kelsey is and down. Chris Jones is too.
Yep. Do you retool? Is this the time to retool? Because we saw with the Patriots, they knew when it was time to retool. They had the early run. They retooled, had the second late run with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Is this, if you're Andy Reid and you're going, okay, I'm going to probably coach for another 6 to 7 more years.
I don't think he'll coach for 6 to 7 more years. So
why not?
I don't think. I mean,
he's not that old.
He's
old, but he's not that old.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Every year is 2 years to boys like that.
Yeah, I mean,
he's. I don't know. I think I would.
Hey, look at Bill Belichick though. You can get rejuvenated.
Yeah. that's a different off-season prep work.
His off-season program is unreal.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. Not many guys do at that age join fraternities and start over. But anyway, or in his case, he joined a sorority. But
do you retool?
I would not retool. I would call it more of a reload. I wouldn't like scrap everything and start over. I would look at my financial situation and I would make strategic decisions. People I would not be paying Chris Jones that kind of money for the reduction. I would be looking at either trading people or whatnot. That's what I would do.
If you're the Chiefs, do you look at Travis Kelce and say, listen, man, we would like you to retire the Chief?
I would definitely be encouraging.
And this is the thing is he hasn't played that bad.
No,
he hasn't played that bad this season.
No, but he was here. I think he's here.
Price wise, you're paying a lot of money for what isn't a star anymore.
Ask him for an early retirement, or he needs to break up.
They need to find a real running back. I think that would help him a lot. I said this 2 years ago. They need to find a real running back.
The
problem is you got Kareem Hunt. Who's on age 30-something years old is your star running back.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
I think you can upgrade your running back situation.
And they keep on saying Pacheco's going to be the guy. He's not the guy.
No, he's not. I think they need to improve their offensive line a little bit.
If you like Isaiah Pacheco, you're a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
No one outside of the Chiefs organization likes Isaiah Pacheco.
No, that's it's a weak running back group, but I also think they need to improve their offensive line. That's what I'd be focusing on.
I think Rashee Rice is a good wide receiver.
When he came back, he's had some good games, but I thought when he came back, they were going to go on a run.
Yeah.
Because they were actually healthy.
I don't hate their wide receiver room.
Yeah.
I don't hate their tight end room, even with Travis Kelce gone. I think their biggest flaw is they got some offensive line issues still.
Yeah.
They got a running back room that's awful. Their defensive line has George Karlaftis and Chris Jones on his last leg.
Yeah.
Their linebacker group is fantastic. And I think their safety and cornerback group is hurting from how many people they've lost.
That is usually more of a strength for theirs, and that has hurt them.
Yeah,
their backside of their defense. But I'm just
okay. So let's just put some bets out there. I want you to tell me who's going to get the first overall seed in the AFC.
First overall seed will be it'll be the Patriots. They're too far ahead.
Okay.
I think
even with them having to play the Bills, Ravens, and Dolphins and Jets.
Yeah, I think they're going to get it, but I think the Patriots will get it, but I think the team in the AFC, if I had to predict right now who will be in the AFC Championship, will be the Broncos and the Bills. And I would have to say I think the Bills are going to make it out.
Okay. And then who do you have in the NFC?
Oh, that is just...
Give me something. Who's your number 1 overall seed?
I have no idea. I really have no... I've never seen
Give me somebody.
I'm just going to go with who I think is the best teams, and I'm going to say the Rams. I think the Rams, when you have the quarterback and the two two great receivers, a running game. You've got a tight end. You've got some defensive help. And McVay, I would say them. That would be my team if I had to pick.
Listen, there's some people at home that's going to love to hear what I have to say.
I have no idea. I think
who's making it out of NFC?
I'm going to say one more team is I think Green Bay is somebody that has there's two teams I think that have the potential if they get their act together.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the Eagles and Green Bay because they have star players that are not playing at star levels.
Yeah, and their defense, Green Bay's defense is going to carry them.
So if people reach their potential, the 49ers don't. I mean, they don't have the potential.
The best part about their Rams is their defensive line, but their linebacker group and their safety and cornerback group I think is fake. I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
I don't think it's real. And Rams fans can hate me for that. Yeah. It is what it is. That's what I think.
There's nobody that impresses me.
But I will say the Packers whole team. That's a real team.
The Seattle
their defense is legit.
Yeah.
Seattle's defense is legit on the back end though.
Yeah.
I don't like their front.
I think their offensive line needs help. But they are relying too much. One receiver getting 50% of the balls. I think when you get to the playoffs, coaches can plan for that. That's too reliant.
Yeah.
He's number one in the league in going to.
I think, and I'm a homer, obviously. I think legitimately that the three teams that I would think are going to be the real contenders for the NFC Championship: Packers, Eagles, and Rams. Those I think are the legitimate ones. Now we'll see how the schedule ends up breaking up because the playoff bracket is really what's going to decide that. Yeah. If all three of those teams are on the same side, then you never know, right?
But even though they're not playing that way, if Tampa Bay gets some major players healthy, they're going to
get Mike Evans back. They just got Chris Godwin back, and he is making a difference.
So, but if they get their legs under them and back,
they just got Bucky.
They would have a chance. The 49ers offense is good enough to compete, and their defense lately has been playing somehow decent.
Yeah.
Okay. They've beat the Rams in LA, and they beat the Seahawks in Seattle.
Yep.
Two of the teams that are right there. The Seahawks, they've been thumping teams lately.
Mm-hmm.
It's just bizarre. And Detroit they're talented enough to beat anybody, but they might not make the playoffs.
Yeah, I just don't feel great about Detroit. I don't feel great about their Dan Campbell situation.
Yeah,
he's actually becoming worse for the team than I think.
I think I think he should coach the team, do the plays, do all that, except for on fourth down.
Him making himself the offensive coordinator.
The fourth down, as soon as it's fourth down, okay, Dan, you need to step aside. No. It's 4th and 36.
Them making him the offensive coordinator, I think, was actually one of the worst moves.
Yeah,
I know he feels like. Listen,
I like him.
I love Dan.
I know,
but he is becoming more of a toxic trait for that team than he is good.
Too much.
Yeah. So this is my pick.
Okay.
My first overall seed.
Yes.
The Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
I truly believe that.
Good. Yep.
Listen, they're going to play the Rams one more time.
Yep.
It's in LA, I'm pretty sure.
But that's not
a home game.
No.
And then the 49ers have to go to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say Seattle is going to get the number 1 overall seed.
They could.
I think it's legitimate. I just don't see the Bears and Packers. They got to beat them. They have 4 tough games.
No.
And I think the Eagles, there's something going on there. I don't think we're going to be able to get the number 1 seed.
I think there is absolutely fatigue after a Super Bowl win. It happens to almost every team. I know what the Chiefs have done recently, but for the most part, if you look at Super Bowl teams, whether they win or they lose, it's hard to come back.
Yeah.
And have the same thing.
Yeah, and
they don't look good. The Eagles.
This is our second Super Bowl in 3 years, too.
Yeah, those are long seasons.
Yeah. So I think legitimately, I think it's the Seahawks. Now, like I said, I still think your NFC Championship is going to be either the Packers, Rams, or Eagles. It's going to be one of those 3 teams.
Anyway, this is just bananas.
In the AFC,
this is bananas.
I have the Denver Broncos getting the number 1 seed.
Okay, they could. They play tonight before we record, correct?
Yep, correct.
So they could have the same record as the Patriots. So Denver definitely could be there.
Well, it would be the same, correct.
Yep.
And then I'm agreeing with you. I think it's the Bills. I mean, the only other team that I could say would make it out is the Ravens. Like maybe Lamar finally gets his chance to put his stamp on the league.
If he gets healthy or something. But man, he just came off losing to Cincinnati.
The problem about the Ravens is I'm not sold on their defense either.
Everything about...
Which is usually nothing. Well, we never say that. We never say that about the Ravens defense.
I just have never seen something like this. We are going into December and there's nobody that I would go. I don't bet.
That's a Super Bowl team.
No, that I'd say, oh, I feel really good about them.
Yeah,
I really feel there's
the
12
two most
teams,
standout teams. We probably feel the worst about.
This is crazy.
You got the Patriots and Broncos, who are the two most standout teams right now.
Yeah.
And we probably feel the worst about them.
And okay, so they're the best. They have the best. Do you think they're going to be in the Super Bowl? Either of those teams?
No, absolutely not.
So I don't.
Bo Nix is not bringing a team to the Super Bowl. He's not ready.
No.
Now, could he one day? Maybe. Same thing with Drake May. Not ready.
This would be bananas.
You're saying that because the problem about it, this is the difference between a Super Bowl team, and I always tell people this, and we get into this every single year. There's levels to being good. Okay, there's levels to it. The problem is with a quarterback like Bo Nix or Drake May. They are good on a regular week, but to make it to a Super Bowl, they are going to have to make some 2 to 3
big plays,
immaculate plays.
Yep.
And I am not ready to say they're going to make immaculate plays. It's the same problem I have with Trevor Lawrence. It's the same problem I have with Daniel Jones. It's the same problem I have with Justin Herbert.
Right.
I'm not ready to say that they're going to make those 2 to 3 immaculate plays.
Yes, I'm totally with you. And Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Jordan Love hasn't done that with Green Bay.
Oh, absolutely not. We can go in the NFC. You got Sam Darnold, Jordan Love,
there's
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams,
I'm not ready to say any of those quarterbacks are ready to make those plays.
No, I think, anyway, this is just bananas. This is, to me, is crazy. So it'll be a wild finish. We'll see how things go.
Is Matthew Stafford the MVP?
Yes.
He lost today.
I know. And he had like 1 or 2 turnovers. Yeah, 2.
2 interceptions and a fumble.
Yeah, but this is the year.
2 interceptions and a fumble?
So I'm going to say this right now. This is what was going through my little 49er brain. In the last 6 years, we've had one of the most successful 6-year runs of any of the teams. We're towards the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
We've won no Super Bowls, been in 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Which is tough.
This is our worst roster that we've had.
Oh, by far.
And they have a chance.
Yeah.
To go to the Super Bowl.
Well, I think
this is bananas.
I think what you guys are trying to figure out right now, though, is you guys have spent so much money on stars that didn't actually make a difference.
Yeah,
and you're learning that now.
Yeah, that might help us in the future.
Oh yeah, I think if you're John Lynch, I think he's learned a huge lesson. Yeah. I mean, if you don't learn a lesson from this,
and how did the 49ers get out of Brandon Ryuk's contract?
Yeah,
that poor guy is not bright.
Yeah.
He didn't go to meetings, and it cost him millions and millions and millions.
You guys have been fortunate with probably the weakest strength of schedule in the NFC.
We had at the beginning of the season, it was in the whole NFL.
Yeah.
Before the season started. They thought the Colts were going to be bad, the Jaguars were going to be bad, a few teams. But,
well, no offense, but I think the Jaguars are bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying record-wise, they thought they were going to be like the opposite of what they are.
Yeah.
I think everybody's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the easiest. It wasn't in the NFC West, it was the whole league.
But I'm just going to get back to the fact, if John Lynch hasn't learned a lesson with this.
I hope he has.
I hope he has.
Yeah.
I hope he finds some players. Now, listen, I'm going to say this right now. And there's a Dallas Cowboys fan that watches this podcast every week.
Couple of them,
okay? And they're probably at home just sweating in their chair watching this, okay? Because they're like, okay, when is Trent going to bash the Cowboys?
Yeah.
I'm going to say something that's going to make you guys so happy.
Really?
My MVP vote.
No way.
Is Dak. Wait, hold up. I'll say it like Skip Bayless. Dakota Rain Prescott, okay? If you're at the Cowboys fan.
No.
Dak Prescott.
No, he's not.
Will be your MVP for the regular season.
I'll tell you.
Let me tell you why.
He makes a playoff.
Let me tell you why. They are not going to make the playoffs.
Then he won't be the MVP.
But he will be electric towards the end.
When it doesn't matter.
When it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Listen, he
said that. I just
listen. Tell me that I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Tell me that I'm wrong.
He has not shown that he can win the big games.
Hold on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The MVP goes to a quarterback that plays good in the regular season.
He's a summer league phenom.
No, it doesn't matter though.
He's not
hold up. Current NFL MVP voting. Listen, I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you this is what's going to happen. This is it. Let me go to Vegas because Vegas is always the one that's the Vegas insider. MVP odds right now, as we speak.
Matthew Stafford.
Dak Prescott is number 3.
Yep.
You know who's behind? The guy that threw 2 interceptions today and
Josh
fumbled.
Allen.
And then Drake freaking May.
Oh, Drake
no
May.
one's voting for that.
Where's Josh Allen?
He's 5th.
Okay. All right.
Dakota Rain Prescott.
He's not going to get MVP.
Who is the best regular season quarterback of all time. Will be your MVP this year. You Cowboys fans at home, I want you to write me a card, put $20 in the envelope. You're welcome. Dakota Rain Prescott is your MVP. You're welcome, America.
You know who he should play for?
They're not going to make the playoffs.
You know who he should play for? They should trade him to Pittsburgh. The most meaningless regular season, and one and out in the playoffs.
Oh my gosh, they would be a match made.
They would be perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. So okay.
Glad we solved that.
We got to talk about one more thing in the NFL.
Yep.
Okay, Myles stinking Garrett.
God,
all right,
he's a stud.
In the last 5 games before today, in 5 games, he had 14 sacks.
Yep.
His previous 5 games were 4, 3, 1, 5, and 1, and then he got one more today. He has 19. I think the record is 22.5. It is looking like he is going to get it and get it easily.
Yep.
But we have 5 games left.
Yep.
Or so. Anyway,
Listen,
he is a freak.
TJ Watt, Michael Strahan are going to be wearing a suit on the sidelines for Myles Garrett last football game.
You know who?
Because I promise you, if he doesn't break the record in the next 2 to 3 games, by game 5, there's going to be a Brett Favre moment.
With Gastineau. Got it.
Yeah.
Or he's going to fall. He's going to fall over.
How funny would that be if Gastineau's at the game?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
I would love that.
That poor guy doesn't look.
Listen,
right.
They should interview.
He doesn't look right.
No offense. I would love for them to interview him after Myles Garrett wrecks his record.
I would not interview him
because he's going to be like,
he's going
to say. He's going to be like, well, I did it in 16 games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Listen, no, but in all seriousness, Myles Garrett is not going to just beat the record. He's going to crush it.
He is.
He's going to get to 25.
He's insane. What he's done. Now, if I was Myles Garrett, after he breaks this record, which he should do, the first thing I would do is I would give all the credit to the most important people on his team, and that is the offense.
Yep.
They are so bad. They are 3 and out all the time that the defense has an and they're always behind.
Yeah.
So if you're behind and you get to play defense all game, I'd be writing them. I'd say, thank you. Shadir Sanders, I think you should be, let's sign a 10-year contract right now.
10-year contract.
Right now. Sign him. Offensive line, you guys are beautiful.
Okay, let's actually look at their schedule because that is going to determine Titans.
3.5 games. Oh,
the Titans.
Okay, the Titans.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Caleb Williams loves being sacked.
Yes. Yeah, he'll go down.
Yeah, he'll go down like a champ.
Pocket.
Yeah. Josh Allen.
Wait.
Josh Allen loves to be sacked.
I'm going to tell you right now, those are the first 2 games.
First 2.
I think he's going to have it after the next 2 games.
Yep, I agree.
He's going to have the record.
Caleb Williams loves being sacked.
Yep, that's it. So he's going to end with like 26 sacks, 25, 26 sacks.
And then if he doesn't get it in the first 2 games, Josh Allen loves being sacked.
Oh, my gosh.
That guy takes more sacks than anyone I know.
Anyway, Myles Garrett, you are the man.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
Listen, just imagine if he didn't love money so much, he could probably be a Super Bowl champion.
He could.
What a loser.
Yeah, well.
Listen, I don't get it. You got an extra, even if you got an extra $20 million from the Cleveland Browns, you lost all that money in brand deals. Yeah. You could have got $20 million in brand deals.
I know.
Playing for a better football team.
I don't know what these guys are thinking.
Imagine Myles Garrett goes to play for the Dallas Cowboys. He would make $100 million in brand deals.
Wow.
Think about that.
I don't know why teams don't think about that more, or in states.
Players are idiots. Oh, yeah, the taxes.
It's like millions and millions of dollars. I would never go to.
You go
like
play
California.
in Dallas, you don't pay taxes.
California doesn't make any sense except for the exposure of, Hollywood and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you can make more money and make up for the taxes.
Yeah, but no one wants to play in L.A. for football.
Yeah.
No one wants to play in L.A. for football.
Because then you got 17 away games.
Your home field is an away game.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to find out what happens to see if there's actually any good teams in the NFL. We're going to find out coming up. Will the Thunder actually lose twice in a row this year?
Probably not.
Don't think so, but we'll see. But we got some crazy things coming up, and we're looking forward to it. We'll be talking about it. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for the subscribers this week. It means a lot to us. Add your comments. Who's going to make it to the Super Bowl? Who's legit? Who's not? We want to hear from you. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time.
Peace.